Hey, we got 15 seconds to the bell.
Oh yeah, I'm here.
All right, we should be live now. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to one last trading day of the week. We're here with none other than the legend himself. Doesn't really need an introduction. Marantz Rantz, baby. Oh, you guys are able to hear the bell and the alerts now
Yeah, they
too.
could hear it.
They can hear the alerts and the bell now. Quick audio test because there's a lot of audio mixers going on. Can you guys hear me perfectly and Marantz as well?
Yeah, I just need to know. I know I can hear you
Yeah.
perfect.
Okay, perfect. Let me put up these stocks really quick. Here we go. All right, we have a lot to talk about. I wanted to do the Marantz intro today.
Oh yeah, oh give it a shot. I want to hear you try
All
it.
right.
Go for it.
What's
Go
going on?
ahead. I'll let you try it.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Marantz Rantz. Plenty of good information, little motivation, whole lot of truth, no financial advice. GameStop
My
closed the day
God,
at one.
bro, you got it. You got it.
I
Hey
know it by
man,
heart.
am I too lit? Is this too much lights? Because bro, I'll
Um,
take all this shit off right now.
no, I think we need more lights.
Yeah, we got more lights. I got more. Man, bros, let me tell you something. I'm about to have one of those seizures. Yeah, I am. It's like, hey man, don't look into the light. No, I was messing around this morning. I'm still keeping on my sweater because actually I think I'm gonna wear it to work tomorrow. I got to figure out my day. But anyway, everyone's here. Yeah, we're
Oh
here.
yeah,
The
we're live.
markets are
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
All
Markets are
right.
here.
So, sorry for the setup, guys. If it looks a little, Ralph and I've been playing with this for about 10 minutes.
Hmm.
My God. But you guys see the charts you guys are going to see. We're going to actually pay attention to AMC, GameStop. Obviously, Ralph pays attention to Tesla, everything else. But this stream is brought to you today. This is a great idea by Ralph and myself. I don't want to take all the credit. Ralph is there. He's probably reading my mind when he texts me. He says, hey, let's do a stream. But Merry Christmas. I know tomorrow is Christmas Eve. I will not be available tomorrow. I am busy at work and then with the family for about 2 days. So I'll be MIA and not where the Heat play. So Ralph, do your thing on the screen. I will go over those topics that we talk about in a minute. But good morning, everyone, and Merry Christmas, guys.
Yeah, good morning, everybody. Merry Christmas. I think today we have a very special stream. Obviously, we weren't able to do a stream last year for Christmas because I didn't start streaming until like I would say March. So I was involved with AMC and GameStop December last year, but I've never really put it out there like this via stream, via Discord. I was pretty much reserved with like my plays, except for Tesla. I covered Tesla all along, like you said. Marantz had an interesting price target of 1010. I woke up this morning and guess where the stock was at?
10-10.
1008. Yeah, it's at 1010 right
No,
now.
it hit 10-10, 10-12 in the pre-market. I saw
1027.
it.
It's at 1010 literally as we speak. And Marantz said by the end of the year, Tesla's probably gonna close at 1010. It's at
Yeah.
1010.85 right now.
So Kyoto always gives me info, guys. Kyoto's out there. He's like, "Hey, Marantz, psychological level is 1K, right?" And that's
Yeah.
for everyone that's ever seen this stock. Remember a couple things about Tesla and why I'm upset with Ralph ever buying Tesla or any play that he does. It's this: Tesla's only been over $1,000 twice in your lifetime, right now, and then the
Preach.
previous run up that we just had. So the fact that you don't buy GameStop and you're saying your entry point's like $100, how many times GameStop's been over 150? That's my problem. We could buy it right now, jump up to 225. You just made your play, day trader, and then you're in good hands. So I always think my stock's the entry, right? It's just perfect. But you keep buying Tesla, bro. You keep playing those games. I choose not to do it. I actually read, give me right on this. A call on Tesla at 1010, if I'm buying it, is only like a couple of $100. It's like nothing. You're never going to exercise it unless you're going to spend $100,000 for these shares. But if I wanted to go buy a call, it's like $100. Am I
I
right?
don't no, I don't know. I think the premium on those are really expensive. I mean, yesterday I logged on my think or so
Maybe
on
I
the
was just looking
website.
at this week's. Maybe I'm looking at this week. Maybe you should see it right now because I think it's like
Probably. I
with the
mean,
day out.
if they're expiring today,
Yeah, but you're playing a gamble. I'm looking at this week.
that one, the Tesla 1000 call and the Apple has been killing it in SPY. Those were the top three most volatile options traded yesterday. Tesla being number one, Tesla 1000 call.
Hey, I have a problem with Apple. Can I tell you my problem?
You hate iPhones.
No, it's not that. It has nothing to do with the product. I'm talking about the stock itself. Um, at what point do they actually hit a wall? Like, I think this year, 2022, and you can write it down if you want. I think at some point you have to, the rubber meets the road. Like, it really has to stop. The tear that's been on Apple for the last 5 years is 500%. So for it to increase five times over 5 years, I think at one point it has to stay stalemate. Like it just goes sideways, and it's never gone sideways in the last 5 years. So maybe this is the year the spice calms down and we actually start falling off this cliff. But if that's the case, then maybe we're in the right two stocks. Hey,
Well,
AMC is not a bad stock to own today. I'm just telling you. I know the company's terrible. Holy shit, this company's terrible.
well,
But these guys who are buying at 28, good job.
well. I saw a chart, an interesting chart yesterday on Twitter, and it kind of grounded me. Because it was the chart of Microsoft, and it was over the time span of like 15, 20 years. And for 14 years, it traded sideways, and until recently had this massive parabolic rise.
Wow.
And it
Wow,
just looks
that
like
sounds about right.
the stock's gonna come back down to a healthy support level. And I think the guy who posted the picture captioned it like, "Make sure you take your profits or play it safe or just be careful." So I think that
Yeah, I guess you can do that. But for me personally, those big stocks, those five big ones that have been over like $1 trillion market caps,
mm,
I would tell you that someone's coming for those pieces. And I don't want to say someone. I'll just tell you right now,
Ken Griffin.
GameStop, baby, not King Griffin. Give
Oh,
me a break. Don't
they're
don't don't
no
talk
like
about this guy.
shorting wise.
Oh yeah, shorting. That's one way of doing it. But for
Yeah.
me personally, I had a note on this guy, didn't I? Didn't I have a note? Man, I have two things. Oh yeah, King Griffin is the Kobe Bryant of the stock market.
The
And
what?
I didn't know how to. Yeah, he's unbeatable, man. This guy just makes game winners. That's what he does. But somebody else, I was gonna write that on Twitter, and then someone was like, "Hey man, don't put that up, bro, because then if he dies," and I'm like, "Yeah, we're gonna get him, bro." No, all right, but here you go. Ralph, what's the update on volume pre-market for GameStop, AMC? Do you have that, or do I
I
have
have to
that?
pull it up on Yahoo Finance. Unless you have
Oh,
Webull.
okay.
Webull just tells you automatically straight
Man,
up where
of
it's
course.
at,
What are you
right?
talking
Let me
about?
see.
If you have Weeble, come on.
Oh, I know you chart on
This,
Webull. All right,
this
AMC one,
guy.
AMC 1.6 mil volume, and for GameStop, take a guess. What do you want to guess, Marantz?
I'm gonna guess 200,000. I'm guessing.
35,000.
The what?
35. Yeah,
Holy
today
hell!
should be a very thinly traded mark day. There shouldn't be
Yeah,
a lot
well,
of
people are
volatility.
getting ready for Christmas.
But look
People are
at
taking off.
SPY.
They're out of town.
SPY 470. Talk about SPY calls. SPY just hit 470 with the all-time high being 473. So do we get rejected again at all-time highs? Again for the what, third time?
You know what I want to hear? I want to hear your alerts. So if you have your alerts on, I want to hear the bells.
All
That's what
right, let
gets
me
my
see. You
attention.
guys should be able to hear the bells. Let me see. I'm putting some at or below at for AMC because AMC pulled back to 28. We're back under
What a
30.
nightmare. Hey, can I tell you something? It's funny you say that. And because I do a lot of studying. And then
Mhm.
when was the last time? Watch this, okay? Or maybe you don't, maybe you'll know these, but AMC used to be $35.
Yeah, I looked back. Actually, it's funny because I have a video on my channel, like a video from 2018. You heard that
Yeah.
alert, by the way?
Yeah, it's good. I
That's
can hear
Spy.
it.
That means Spy's ripping. I had a video
Good.
on here on my channel about AMC in 2018. Like the stock
Yeah.
was at $20 or something. And I did analysis. I'd be like, I think this would be a good buy.
So so 2017, and this is back when the acquisitions were finished, it was at 35. But then after earnings in July of 2018,
Hmm.
tank all the way down to $20. And then it's never been, it's a nonstop fall after all those earnings. I've been doing my homework on it because I was trying to figure out like what did the stock look like when they were making these announcements? Like, right, like, hey, we bought this or we bought that. They bought 700 movie theaters.
Hmm.
That's not an exaggeration. So they bought 700 movie theaters, and then I see Adam Aaron tweet out yesterday he has two movie theaters that he's buying, and then he makes they're making money, they're top 30. I'm like, bro, what about the 400 bag holders, like movie theaters that you have? I mean, these things are holding you down, and there's no way they're all making money. So I look at it from a different standpoint. I think it's just fluff. And the true value investor, Ralph, yeah, that's him. He's looking for ways in, man, but not on that one. So at this price point, my point is, for anyone out there who doesn't understand, like I had said, I'll believe in Adam Aaron when he buys his shares back. He's up right now at least $2 a share, and at the millions that he sold, take $4 million off of that.
Hmm.
But no, it's never going to happen, brother. It's not going to happen. But
Yeah.
I was looking at let's talk about it really quick. The 8K filing for AMC and how they're going to push back any credit, right? Like, so they don't have to pay off the debt for a whole year. It's called deferring the payments. They have deferred rent in the sum of, I believe, almost $500 million. Now they're deferring credit card payments, as we would call them, right? Their revolving credit line, a whole year. And this is Adam Aaron says this is a bullish thing, or not Adam Aaron, But the other dudes that are in there, all the comment section, this is a bullish thing. What it means is the creditors know that they have a better credit rating and they're able to pay it back. That is not what this means. Banks make money off of interest over time. So the longer it takes you to pay them back, they're okay with it. Your money's still making that market move. And when I read this filing, do you know who the 5 banks are that own AMC? And when I say own AMC, because that's who they owe money to, the 5 banks, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Goldman, Barclays, Citibank, Williamson Savings Fund Society, and the last one that I love, Credit Suisse in the Cayman Islands. These guys are the same companies. Now watch this. They have short positions on AMC. For the last 3 years, these guys have short positions off the money that they're loaning. It is easy. Do we call that insider trading? Hey, these guys aren't paying their bills. Let's go short them. These guys don't have the money to pay it. Let's go short them. And now you're just stretching it out even longer. It's inevitable. It's inevitable because whether it be COVID concerns or not having your doors open, I don't care. It was Sean Goodman who approached the banks and asked for the cut. He's the only one who signed all these documents. And that's what the CFO does to stay afloat. And why? Because you want to get more of these contracts that you have as far as what they have, like incentive-based contracts where they're trying to make money, then get more shares, and then they're going to sell more. I mean, it's just wild. Absolutely wild to go one more year like this. But hey, all you guys wondering if AMC is going to go to the moon, not anytime soon. This stretches you out another year on that end. So maybe I'm crazy, but I'm not.
No, yeah. Every time I see like one of these Adam Aron tweets, I think of just like desperation. Like he's just trying to pump up the stock and just keep everybody still holding. But it's funny because you mentioned that these banks were shorting AMC. So I think a lot of that is sometimes it's just a hedge. These guys are not going
Yeah,
to pay back, then we're going to short their stock and make some money
we're going to get it
elsewhere.
off of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, those are just smart ass people, man. So, it's happening to GameStop right now. And it's not the hedge of the business of GameStop. It's the hedge of the short position, right? So the individuals that were short on GameStop back in January hedged their position with deep in the money puts. And it's crazy because if you satisfy the broker by having those deep in the money puts, right? That means you can set it off for a year. They can put this off for a whole year. Well, guess what? It's been a year. So come January 21st, you're going to see 300,000 put contracts expire out of the money because we're not going down to 50 cents. GameStop's not going down to $1. And when that happens, how the hell are they going to reposition themselves? Like, what are you going to go buy? People are going to know. At that moment in time when those expire, people will know. When you see the derivatives market increase the activity on the put side for GameStop a year later. Like if they do get to kick the can down the road or shift positions, I don't even know how that works. I don't know if you do, but I know what I see. I see 288,000 puts out of the money, 290,000 puts out of the money. That represents the whole float, the whole free float. The free float right now is 30 million shares on GameStop. So it's all represented right now in contracts. And you and I don't own it. Well, you definitely don't own it, but I don't own any contracts and I'm not writing any contracts.
Yeah,
So
you're a big advocate of not playing options, right? And just buying the shares and holding.
it'll never happen. I am the most diamond-handed shareholder you're ever going to find, and it's never going to go any other way.
There's also
So,
interesting theories about like causing the gamma squeeze to cause
mhm.
the squeeze. What do you think about that? Like
Well,
buy
I
now.
see there's some impatient gambling people out there that invest based off of squeezes, and that's not me. So I've killed that narrative a long time ago. Yes, I think it's manipulated. Yes, I think GameStop and other meme stocks are short. And oh man, I was looking at AMC today, guys. The short percentage on AMC traded back and forth was equivalent to GameStop last week. So right away, AMC's up in arms. They're like, how the hell are we shorted this much? And they are. And I would tell you, there is probably some manipulation there, and it will get covered eventually at some point within this month or two. You hope, and it gets a good run. But how high can that run go? You're looking at remember the first run on AMC went from 15 to 30, and then from 30 to 72. Like they took 2 weeks, and it took 3 billion shares of volume to make that happen. They just traded 500 million shares this past, or close to it, 400 million this past week. The price went where? The price went from $20 to $28. Like it's an $8 swing. That's all it is. So if you're going to go up another $10 right now, well, there's your squeeze. And it goes back and you're going to stay in that fluctuation room because that's what they know how to play with.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes for GameStop, just me personally, if it goes another year, I'm okay with it because I'm not in it for a squeeze. I've been in it for the organic growth of the company. Like I love the way they're doing it. So I'm going to keep going with that. And as many bullets as I can buy, right? So like this gun's got to get loaded, and I'm just going to keep buying shares. And then, that kill shot comes, and it will. Give it 2 years, give it 3 years. I'm a value investor, right? Like, okay, so I have T. Rowe Price. I'll be honest with you guys. T. Rowe Price, I've had it for, 11 years, not that long, 8 years, been buying T. Rowe. And I was so happy when I saw it the other day, it broke 200. Now it was at 150 earlier this year, and I bought it well before that. But the thing is, see, I don't even know where I'd buy it at. Is that fair? Mm-hmm. Like I have an account where I just continually put money into it each month, just like I do with Costco and GameStop. I just have it routinely, money just going in every month. And I pick 3 to 4 stocks, go with my dude. These are the companies that I value, that I invest. Ford, I own Fords, right? T. Rowe, and I invest money with them. Costco, because I shop there and I love it. GameStop, it's me. So that's just the one. Those are the 4 stocks that I really go deep on. And I'm not coming off of them for maybe 5-10 years. And then I'll come back because I'm not quitting my job. I'm not one of those guys. I'm going to quit my job, sell my car, buy more stock. You're crazy right now. I have 5 kids. I'm trying to do the best I can. You, Ralph, you can go sell some of those cars in your fleet. Go for it. And I'm telling you, you'd be knee deep into things, but nah, I can't do it.
No, I think you bring up a good point about the automation type of investing like that. If you're not disciplined and can't be like, okay, I'm gonna move out this percent or this amount of money into like a long-term account, or just to buy stocks like you say, GameStop, Costco, things you love, things you use every day,
Yeah.
and invest it for long term. Like myself, I just do it automated on Thinkorswim, TD Merchant, log in and have it move a certain amount of money into your other accounts you have, long-term investments, and just buy from there and just hold it.
I'm my own mutual fund. Like I
Yeah.
believe in my evaluation of companies. I believe back in like 2000 and oh man, I think it was 2007, 2008. I was reading Wall Street Journal. Like I remember it to this day. There was a quote in the paper because I was big on publications, print publications, Arizona Republic, locally here in the Palm Springs area, California. There's one called the Desert Sun. I worked for Gannett, USA Today, Careerbuilder.com, right? All this stuff that I used to sell. And I was reading a publication and it said, if you cannot evaluate a business, you should not be investing. And I was like, okay, like it stuck with me, like, oh, I know you read books and things stick with you. And I'm just like, all right, so I can't evaluate a business, or can I? So then I go pick things that I love and I like. Like that's the way I go for the rest of my life. I actually treat my whole life this way. And if I can't evaluate the situation, I'm out of it. Like if I go to a nightclub and I look around and I'm like, hey, you know what? I don't like the DJ. I don't like the drinks. What the hell am I doing here? Get me the hell out of here. It's the same way. I'm not going to spend money somewhere that I don't invest, that I don't believe in the atmosphere or the company or the leadership. So that's why I am in the stocks that I'm in, and I study them and I respect them. But I bought stuff along the way that I wasn't proud of. That I was like, man, I got to get the hell out of there. If I listened to like people like Ravenstown and Stacks, I'd be buying dumb shit like Klein and ORPH, but I don't do that.
Roblox.
But oh, Roblox, dude, I'm okay with Roblox. I really am. My son just downloaded it on my computer too. I'll fight this kid. I'll have to buy him his own. He has a laptop, but and my wife is like, you need to buy him a PC. He's a gamer now on this PC. And I was like, oh God, I'll buy it at GameStop. That's it. But no, really. Hey, but back to it. My point is this. Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger have always told you, if you couldn't evaluate a business, you shouldn't be invested in it. Mm-hmm. And that's just for true believers. Okay. See's Candy is one of their companies that they own. Mm-hmm. They saw it back in 1970, the business model, the structure, and how they could make money off of it. How much are you going to invest in it? Well, as much as you can at that point, right? I mean, that's just me personally. So that's how I do it. And I don't do it to make a living. I don't invest to make a living, but I'm invested to retire at a good age and at a good level, right? Like I want to be at the right level. So GameStop's just the icing on the cake, man. After reading what DFV was talking about and doing my own homework moving forward for the last year, I literally eat, sleep, and breathe it. And I think you know that, but because I break down everything.
Hmm.
And well, I come from the e-commerce world. I come from the credit world. I come from retail. That's what I do for a living at a high level. So when I see what they're doing and how they're doing it, the deal of the day's got me hooked, bro. I literally go to the website every day and look for the deal of the day. My wife texted to me yesterday and was like, "Hey, here's the deal of the day today." You know what it was yesterday? A Yeti mic. And I'm like, "Oh, I don't need the Yeti mic. I have like two different mics, but the blue Yeti mic for $60."
60. I recently got one for like at Best Buy. It was like a couple months ago. Actually, it
Yeah.
was like March for like one something. 60
Yeah.
bucks. Literally half the
$60,
price.
brother. Merry Christmas. But that was yesterday. You missed it. That's why you got to get to the website and you got to get there and you just got to cruise it.
What was the
But
best deal of the day that you've gotten so far that you bought and you
the
were
one that I bought God, well, I've bought already two of them. But God, what's on the Christmas list? There was a deal of the day where I was getting oh yeah, the headset. That one too.
yeah.
Yeah, they were $100, $50 off. Yeah, it's amazing. So, but
Nice.
there was one the other day that we got a different headset, and because my boy, my cat.
Binks.
Hey, bro, Binks tearing up my headsets around here. But I'm happy when he does that because then I get to go spend money at GameStop. No, my wife's pissed. Mom, what are you talking about? Put the stuff away. She's like, if you didn't leave it plugged in, he wouldn't have thought it was a toy. And I'm like, okay,
Hmm.
there you go. But let's see what we got here. I see people in the chat. I don't want to ignore them today. You guys know I stay true to that. Um, but Ralph, go ahead. I'm going to look at something while you talk and you do your thing on the charts. I see,
Yeah.
God, we are just coming out the gate
Yeah,
dropping.
I was just watching this as we were speaking. AMC was just falling, and I took my profits yesterday because I had a feeling something like this was gonna happen. I mean, after a run up to $30 like this, it's
Ooh,
like in
is
a
that
sense,
27?
yeah, it's like overheated already. So I'm like, I'm gonna take some profits off the table and what rebuy back later.
Yeah, well, I know
Whatever.
that you're always looking for footing, but what I looked at this morning was the fact that over 2.5 million shares were borrowed on AMC for shorting. So
Is that?
I I could tell you, yeah, that was on Stocko Tracker,
Oh,
but
there we go.
through the ETFs and but it's not there anymore. I can see it, but it's not. You couldn't see it on your own. Yeah, so it has to bounce at some point, but I don't think people really understand the life that breeds into that damn stock. But look at this. Nobody understands this. Buy. It's
It's probably
gross.
just nuts. I
Just
th
gross. That's all
it's
it is.
it's probably gonna keep on rallying into next year until my guess is probably till they start raising rates.
Well, if you raise rates, I think there's people on the other side of that. I think people have the exposure on the other side, like Bill Ackman, right?
Mm,
So Bill Ackman, if you remember, he had he's the one who had the famous interview in 2020
I
where he
remember.
came onto the show and he was like, guys, Trump is telling us to go home. Like it's done. We're not, or like we're gonna have to close up shop. It wasn't Trump, it was Biden. But he was like, we got to close up shop. We're done. And he was like basically crying on TV. And you're like, Bill Ackman, bro, you're a billionaire. Like you're crazy. Like, why are we interviewing hedge funds to ask them how they feel about these markets? Only because they have the put. He actually made a $27 million bet,
But
right?
here's the funny part. I think you're talking. I think I'm thinking about the other interview. It was early 2020. It was the all hell breaks loose.
Yeah,
He
that one.
went in
That's the interview.
hysterically. Oh my God, lockdowns.
Yeah,
He was just
he's
he was
putting a
just spreading
panic.
fear. Yeah,
Yeah, you
I
put him on
saw that.
TV. It's a panic. If you guys don't know this, go watch it. Bill Ackman. It's a 5 minute interview, and he literally puts panic on the whole market. And what people don't understand is this dude took a $27 million bet and made it into like $2 billion.
Yeah.
Like, if I give you $27 right now, could you go turn it into 2,000? Like that's the equivalent. It's hard. It's very hard to do, but he did it, and it's because he put panic on the market, and everyone was like scrambling, trying to like, you know what, this is really going down. So if you look at the volume on Apple in 2020, all the stock, the whole market had the most amount of volume, the most volume it's ever had in your lifetime. But now we're stuck in that volume trap where people want to see volatility.
Mm.
Hell, Ralph won't even look at a stock unless it's bouncing up and down the damn screen. You're like, oh no, there's no volatility here. I'm going to the gym. And by the way, what the hell are you drinking? Is that a protein shake?
Oh no, I got a little bit of pre-workout.
Yeah.
Like a little
Oh
bit of
God,
pre-workout.
you're one of those guys.
No,
You're one of those
this is the
guys.
first time in my life I've had pre-workout at this time.
You know, it's funny you talk about interest rates. Hey, all you valued investors out there, this is not financial advice, right? Ralph and I just sit back, we joke, we talk shit.
Yeah.
But the truth is, when I invest, I look for stocks that are what I would tell you immune to interest rates, right? Like things that you need every day. Like you need to eat, you need these things. Like there's stocks out there people are buying, like Zoom. We're using Zoom right now.
Hmm.
Yes, it's functionally great. Peloton, you said it in your last stream because, hey, by the way, you were like in your last stream, you're like, I bet Marantz slept in. I bet Marantz did this. And I was like, hey, Ralph, I'm going to be real with you, like straight up, bro. Okay. Not only did I see you go live and be like, oh, he's going live, I'm not going to go.
Hmm.
I sat there and I was like, all right, I'll wait till he's done. Right. But then I had my house, Binks was tearing up the microphone, the headphones. I was pissed about that. But I blinked. I went like this, blinked. I looked up and you were offline for 7 hours or for 7 minutes. And I was like, oh man, it's over. Hold on. What the hell just happened? I just blinked, bro. I'm old. So when I blink, that means I slept. I took a nap. Yeah, man, we take naps at this age. If you take a nap in your 40s and your 30s, late 30s, you're good, bro. You need to though.
Hmm.
I mean, you probably don't take naps
I
anymore.
do. I
You
take
take
I
them
take
midday?
20 minutes though. After 20
Oh,
minutes, your brain starts shifting like waves. You go from beta, alpha, theta, delta.
yeah.
So
Okay.
you wake up
I don't. I
groggy.
don't read the books, bro.
Yeah.
I don't read the books. Yeah, a rapid eye movement. Yeah, I know. I know. All right, REM sleep.
REM sleep.
Well, back when I was in college, I had to read about all that, and I was like, "What does this even matter to me?" But hey, real talk though. I not that you put me to sleep. I blinked.
Hmm.
That's all it was. So then I was up. I was like, "Oh shit! All right, we're up. Let's go." He's off. Now I can go. No, but hey, check this out. So invest in stocks that are immune to interest rates, right? So you were saying on your stream, you're like, Peloton is going down, and what's it? You know what it was, right? Like I don't know if you read the articles or if you know the headlines about Peloton.
I know
It had
when.
nothing. It had everything to do with Sex in the City. So there's a show, obviously. I don't know if you're too young to remember it. Sex in the City, Sarah Jessica Parker.
Heard of it,
And
never seen an episode or not
yeah, oh
familiar.
man, I have to, right? So like my son, his name is Aiden. He's named after one of the characters on the show. My wife is religious with Sex in the City. Like that's her show, right? So the first episode it got revamped, by the way. So it's revamped. It's on HBO. Everyone's watching it right now as we speak. It's showing. And on the first episode, the main character, her husband, dies. And it was like, whoa, like the whole world goes under, right? Everyone's like, oh my God, I heard my wife scream. Everyone, it's all over Facebook, Twitter, everyone's going crazy. Big died, right? Hey, there's a story behind this too. I went to work and I'm up in the break room and I'm talking to all the employees. I'm like, hey guys, how we doing? We have a great day. I go, guys, and don't get upset about Big dying on Sex and the City last night. And then people are like, you spoiled it. Oh my God. Like I threw the whole spoiler in front of like 30 employees. My bad. I was like, oh, my bad. Oh yeah, I guess it was that serious because people were crying. It was wild, right? But do you know how he died? Running on a Peloton or
No
using the Peloton
way.
bike. Yeah. Yeah. So the theory is, and this is noted, that because he was on a Peloton bike and he had a heart attack, people were like, oh man. So it actually dropped the stock, bro. I'm not even joking with you,
Well,
but that's what it was, in addition to their crappy earnings. But these home stocks had the push of that. And it looks crazy. Go read the articles, man.
I
It
just
is crazy.
need to see that clip of him dying on a Peloton. Like they
Yeah, well, he
just.
was he was writing and he was working so hard, and then he passes. I think he even passed out in the shower and like, but he was using Peloton, and they're like, "Dude, you died on a Peloton," and that's what the show just butchered the stock. So
Well, I mean, a
that's what's going
toddler
down.
did really die in real life.
No, I saw that. I,
Yeah.
I read about that, but this is on the channel. Yeah. So hey, Steve, 2 minute warning. Yes, okay. I'm going back to the chat because I like to read them all.
Well,
Ruben, good morning.
it's like
Go ahead.
Ronaldo when he had the Coke in the press conference and he moved it and
Yeah.
he put the water bottle and he said
Oh
water
yeah,
only.
yeah, yeah. He doesn't support him.
Yeah.
And Coke went down. Did Coke go down?
I think it went down for like a little bit, but then it bounced right back up.
These guys don't know about soccer, man. They don't know about the soccer interviews after.
I
Have you ever
sometimes
seen?
watch him.
Have you ever seen Ronaldo his teeth before he made all his millions?
Yeah, he
Oh
that's what they say. You're not ugly, you're just broke or something like that. You're not
yeah,
ugly or poor.
he's probably the best looking human I've seen in a long time.
Ronaldo,
So yeah, man, good looking dude.
Nasdaq
Now,
ripping now.
so Nasdaq, that's just the 35, right? I'm not looking. Hold on.
Futures.
Oh, there we go.
/NQ, yeah,
Yeah,
/ES, which is for the S&P, and then /YM for the Dow, I think. Yeah.
that's on yours. That's on yours. I don't know if that works on
Yeah, but
mine.
AMC hit the low of 26.82 today and GameStop 147.
Yeah, there's a good Christmas buys right here. So that's how the way the apes are going to play it. Those ape investors are going to tell you these are discounts. Oh, thank you for the Christmas discount. Oh, now I know what to buy. You know, the other day I was watching, and I'm not proud to say it, but Trey starts going live now. So I caught Trey stream.
Hmm.
What a load of shit that was. He's like, hey man, some of you guys are gonna have $1,000 for Christmas. I know where you're gonna want to park it. And I was like, what? $1,000 in the AMC for nothing at this price? No, I couldn't do it, man. They should all invest like you though. But win at all costs, brother. Win it all. What I tell you, Ruff, I don't know if you ever watch the football streams. I said, if you don't want to see me win, don't watch the replay.
Oh.
Remember, take that with you, bro.
If
And
you don't
that's
want
to
to,
anybody who's watching the Cowboys play football in the damn playoffs. You know, the Cowboys already clinched playoff spot,
they're
and now
doing
they're
really
going to
well
clinch the
now, right?
division. What happened,
I mean,
brother?
I remember the first game against who was it? Brady?
Yeah, Tom
Buccaneers?
Brady. Yeah, they lost by 1 point.
Yeah, I
And
remember that.
why are we bringing up old
Because I
shit?
was supposed to go
I
live
don't
for
mean
the
to
whole
cuss right
day.
now, but why are we bringing up old shit?
Because I was supposed to go live the whole day if I lost. Remember that?
Oh yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah.
I did not want to go live the whole day.
Do you know what my son's trying to have me do here on the stream? And I told him no. I said my show's not for that. He wants me to do the one chip challenge, and I
Oh,
said,
no, that it's not
well,
even.
because they sell them at the gas station.
It's not
They selling
spicy
them.
though. They're so old and like
Oh, I don't
crusty.
know. But he's like, hey, Dad, if I find one, will you eat one on live? And I'm just like, no, get the hell out of here, bro. I talked to my pharmacist, and he was like, yeah, if you do that, you might have a reaction. That's what he told me. He's like, so don't do it. He's like, because it might hurt you, like at your age. And I was like, oh yeah, the lining of my stomach gets damaged, and then I'm out of the stream again. Oh no,
Like talking about Peloton, Chanos. This is
yeah.
actually his account, Wall Street Cynic. Talking about Peloton. Look at this. He just tweeted that right now. It's a good example of what can happen when you pay 10 to 15 times revenues for a business about to inflect.
Wow,
Let's see. Let's take a look at the stock really quick. Yeah, we should do that one chip challenge. I know I don't like. Oh, $36. It's still coming down.
bro, it was like 120 at one point.
Yeah,
What was the high?
171.
171. Oh my god, that is gross. Oh, I forget you, man. You
Every
guys,
time you say
yeah.
gross, I think of Adam Marin.
Oh God, did
Trey,
you see him
Trey,
in the cornfield, bro?
yeah,
Ugh, wrinkled pants.
he
I
needs to
can't
get a
take it,
tailor. That's it.
dude. A tailor. He needs to get a wife. I don't even know if his wife sees one. A mirror. He needs a mirror. That's what he needs.
He just needs to get in shape because anybody in good shape can look good in a Walmart $7 shirt. You can look good in anything if you're in shape. You don't need this designer crap, all that. Saxalot said Trey did the one chip challenge. Don't do it.
Oh God, then never mind. I won't do it. And that just
But we
means
were
Stacks
talking
watching all
about it.
his videos.
We were talking. Yeah, Kyoto. It's a one chip challenge, right? What is the chili? Do you know what it is?
A chili?
The what substance? Like what is it made out of?
A chili? A hot
No,
shit?
no, but like you actually know the chili name? You see one
Oh,
of the
what kind is it is?
Yeah,
I don't know. There's like habanero, serrano. I don't know which one it
I
is.
think it was
It's just the hot ghost
ghost
peppers.
pepper.
Yeah, ghost pepper. Isn't that the hot one?
I don't know.
That ain't the shit. My son tells me he likes ghost pepper ranch from like some restaurant. Like, oh, you just give me the ghost pepper ranch. I'm looking at the dude. He's 11. I'm like, bro, you better not be coming over here crying when you're eating your chicken nuggets. Let me look at this though.
Like I look up one chip challenge, and the first thing that says suggested is has the one chip challenge killed anybody? A young man, 27 years old, is said to have died after eating the hottest chili in the world. I don't know if I want to do this anymore.
Oh yeah, bro. What you want me to die? No, we're not doing this. Suicide missions. Remember the guy who like put a Bible on his chest and he told his girl to shoot him with a gun and the Bible would stop the bullet, and it ended up like going right through the book and killing him. Like it hit him right in the heart, and then she gets tried for murder and stuff. It was crazy.
Oh my
Like these
god!
dudes are do it for the gram. Do it for the gram.
Not even for the gram, the TikTok.
Bro, I do it for
That's
the Vine. Get at me, bro.
Vine's done. Vine. How long did Vine survive? Like a couple years?
I don't know. I loved Vine though.
2017.
I
I
loved
think
it.
it's the Carolina Reaper, Ghost or Scorpion or Reaper all kill a
Yeah,
Chile.
those are all terrible, bro. The names are terrible. I think of dudes like the Grim Reaper coming to kill you. That's all I think about. Carolina Reaper, whatever. No, I've seen dudes on the side of the road selling the popcorn like that. No way. I'll stay out of it. Recurring investment, yes, buddy. Yes, that's what I have set up for mine. And good morning to everyone, guys. Amo, good morning. Vince, everyone's here. Vince is here, bro. Vince is never awake at this time, dude. He's all the way from the UK, from Australia. So Vince, man,
Yeah.
I see everybody here. Sopa, that's all I read. Sopa. No, hey, man, I want to be like Bill Ackman, though. You know, Bill Ackman actually lost $1 billion for an investment fund back in 2013, like 2013 to 2018, when he made that bet on Herbalife. He bet that it was a pyramid scheme, and he shorted it.
Oh, when did I read that? I think
Yeah.
literally yesterday.
Oh, I don't know. I don't
I'm
know when you
having
read
like
it, but I mean,
deja
I made a
vu.
video about it. I make videos about nonsense. I'm sorry,
No,
Ralph. I know
no,
you
no,
probably
no, no,
watch my
no,
videos, and you're like, oh yeah,
no. Because
just talking about
yesterday,
nothing.
literally, I heard it. No, it was Chanos, Jim Chanos. He was shorting Herbalife too, but he lost as well, and he bet for the same reason because it's a pyramid scheme. But it turns out they're still around, and they're still around. Have you tried their products? I actually like the shakes. They're pretty good.
No, never.
Ronaldo,
Herbalife? Yeah.
Ronaldo,
So some.
Ronaldo's sponsored by Herbalife.
No. There's some girl. There's some girl who owns a shop next to the barber shop my wife goes to.
Hmm.
Because not my wife goes to the barber shop, but she takes the kids there.
Hmm.
Mind you, I'm not a loyal man when it comes to my barber. So my wife always says that any man who's not loyal to his barber is
I
not
like
loyal to
to.
anyone, right? But I just go get my hair cut anywhere. I don't care if the chair's open, I go. I
Hmm.
went to Sports Clips last night. Mind you, it was a bad experience. But let's go back to Herbalife before I go there. So the lady owns a shop next to the barber shop. I walked by and she's like, "Hey, Marantz," and I'm like, "Who the hell is it? How do they know my name?" And then everyone, whatever, the whole damn valley. I'm like, "Yeah, what's going on?" She's like, "Come in here and try this free drink real quick." There's some little old Mexican lady pushing this Herbalife onto everybody.
Hmm.
And it's a cultural thing at this point over here. So
Hmm.
I tried the shake. It was absolutely gross. I almost spit it out. But I just sat there and I'm like, and then, I was like, all right, I'm going to go get a haircut now and throw up. But no, I don't drink that stuff, man. If it's not Dr. Pepper water or Coke Zero,
Hmm.
I'm not drinking it. That's just the way. Oh, man, talk about drinking, dude. Do you know what I got last night? I told you.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I
Johnny
haven't told the
Walker.
guys. Yeah, man, let me go get it real quick so you know what the
Yeah.
hell it is. Because you have no idea. You're a child. Hold on.
Yeah.
I have it. I need that respect.
All right, let's see the chat. They dumping all these shares they're hedging with 11 p.m. in Australia. 11 p.m. Legend for staying up. I'm watching the stream. There, he's back. Let me see the
I
bottle.
think Binks is missing. He
AMC.
might be in the closet. I don't know where he's at.
I think it's time to rebound. Looks like AMC found some support here. Let's see if it comes back down under 27.
So check this out, Ralph. Merry Christmas, okay? Yeah, if you come over to my house for New Year's, we're having a party. So watch this. This is what I got for getting the #1 marketing team out there.
Blue Label.
Bottle of Blue Label. And I guess I got to drink it, but I don't know who to drink it with because who do I respect enough or want to enjoy it with? Like if it's like my little cousin, I'm gonna be like, nah, bro, you're out of here. You don't even show up to birthday parties. Like, I don't know. Things like that. But they gave me a bottle of Blue Label from work. So it was pretty nice. The new hire, okay, I almost asking the question here, so let's answer. The new hire at GameStop. So it's not a new hire. They've already done that hiring back in March. GameStop has the Game Informer magazine. It's based out of Milwaukee. And in Milwaukee, we have an office that does a publication. I believe it's Milwaukee. It's in Wisconsin. I know for that for sure. And Chewy, believe it or not, Chewy even has a distribution center there. So it's weird that we always paired up with Chewy wherever they're located. But we set it up. We have a new logo, new face to it, and it being digitally and in print. That magazine is getting some looks right now. The fact that we have millions and millions of Game Pro members, you get the magazine for free. I get it in my mail once a month.
Mm-hmm.
So do I read it? Not at all. Do I look at the articles? No. I look at the advertisements. So I just get the book, look at the advertisements. I give it to my son. My son reads it. The kids read it. They get up on the games and stuff. But that's cool that they redid the logo yesterday. You know what the colors were, Ralph?
Christmas colors?
The same colors of Loop Ring logos.
Blue and is it blue and white?
Blue and white, same blue, same white. It's the GameStop.
When do you
New
think they're
game
gonna
form.
announce it?
Man, I was hoping tomorrow. I'm hoping. I don't really care. It's not going to change my investment strategy. It's not going to change anything for me. I was just hoping so that the world can, see what's going on for the new year. I got this plug caught down here.
Well, you buy Loop Ring though.
I don't buy Loopring. I
No,
don't buy Loopring. No, do you buy GameStop?
no.
No? Oh, okay. All right, just checking. Yeah, so I mean, I'm talking to a GameStop hater here, guys. This is me
I'm
trying
not
to
a hater.
infiltrate the chat. Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm trying to get Ralph to buy GameStop. That's what I'm doing today. And I have a very strong approach to it. But nah, I'm good, man. We're stuck in a vicious cycle right now of political manipulation on the markets, of COVID concerns, anything to keep employees insecure and investors insecure on these markets. So if you're insecure on making an investment on GameStop and or AMC, that's what we're stuck in. So there's some of us who are just full battle rattle. We all go in, but I'm going to use that word just to try to get to you. I'm trying to goat you here, but if you got plenty, you bought. Let me ask you something, Ralph. You
Uh-huh.
bought 2 shares of Tesla last week, right?
Earlier this week.
Yeah, whenever. Okay. And what's your plan there? Because I could tell you could buy the same $2,000 that you use for those 2 stocks. You could go out and buy 10 GameStop, and I guarantee I don't care. Go be a day trader for all I
But
care. But you're gonna go ahead and buy in at 150, step out at 190. You made a good run. Oh, it's going to 190. It's going to 200. Like I'm with you, man. I'm
I,
with you. But why wouldn't you want a date to the dance?
I just
That's just
think
me.
I've been watching Tesla for like an entire year every day, just like the
Mm-hmm.
movements, and I could kind of understand when it's like AMC. Why did we buy when it was? Well, why did we double down when it was at $20? Because we
Yeah.
understand the stock. So if you
Yeah. Yeah.
understand
Yeah.
these movements, you're just like, this is a good buy entry. It's like you did with Tesla. You called it out perfectly. So it's kind of the same way, the same analysis.
Yeah,
And I
but you
don't
know
think I have
what?
that
I,
feel
I
for
didn't put my
GameStop.
money on it. I didn't put my money on it because even though I call it out and I see it, I only put my money in GameStop.
What
Like I
if
don't
you
even I
what
don't
if you
even
would have
care to be right.
what if you would have profited off of Tesla? That means you could
No,
have
I
bought more
would have.
GameStop.
I would have.
You could have bought more GameStop.
No, I'm with you, but I don't even care to be right. Is that fair? Like
Yeah.
that's how crazy I am. Like I'll go make more money at work to put into GameStop before I ever put money elsewhere in this market. It's how
Hmm.
loyal. I'm crazy loyal, bro.
Yeah.
Crazy loyal. Look at the bounce right here coming up for
There's a
AMC. It's
saying.
grinding.
It's like there's a saying in trading. It's like you don't want to care to be right. You want to make money. That's what it is. Like, I don't care if I'm wrong or I'm right. Making money is more important than that.
Hey, can I tell you something, young man?
Hmm.
You get this old lady comes to the counter and she doesn't even know her credit score. And you see her and you know she has money and you know she doesn't even have a need for the product you're about to sell, but you know she can afford it. Do you sell it to her? You know, my point is this. I could put my money a lot of different places, but if I morally and ethically don't feel
That's
comfortable, I
hmm
don't do it.
that's what I was about to say.
Yeah. It's just the way I feel. Um, I can nickel and dime. I equate it to selling drugs to a pregnant woman. Like there's an ethical, moral standard that I keep when I invest, and I'm looking at AMC, and albeit there's a bunch of idiots in it for all the wrong reasons. For those same idiots and those wrong reasons is the same reason why I want it to succeed, the company. I just don't want the villains to make a profit off of it. Like an individual like Sean Goodman or Adam Aaron. Like I don't like these guys. Physically, mentally, spiritually, do not like these guys, right?
Hmm.
But because of the way they're doing it, they're liars. They're manipulating everyone. Like I don't like when people give like this false narrative, like it's okay, it's safe, it's good, and just be honest. Be like, oh man, we're trying to run a business. It's not going too well right now, but we're going to try to get it going. And tell me that 2 movie theaters that you put out a tweet. This is crazy because I thought about it. It's all based off the price. So trying to trigger some type of response. Remember, he said he's going to sell off in 3 allotments this year. He's only sold 2. So I don't know how many more shares he's going to sell and at what spike he's looking for, but he's always made a Twitter announcement before he sells.
Hmm.
And so your deadline's coming. And then to say, oh, we have 2 theaters working, or we just acquired 2 buildings and such and such. No, you just didn't acquire because you already have numbers on them. You already know one's in the top 20, one's in the top 10. Like to be in the top 20, top 10, and you just got them tells me that the other 900 buildings, 950 to be exact, are not. Like, how the hell do you get a brand new movie theater and it beats out the 950 previous buildings that you have? It means that you're carrying dead weight, you're carrying fat. That's
Hmm.
just it. So if you had top performers, there's no way you can be anything in business. Like I'm telling you right now, I couldn't go put up a desk in Des Moines, Iowa, and say, you know what? They're now the number top 5-10 in the company when I have 750 other desks. Like it just doesn't work out that way. It's not, oh, it's the newest thing or everyone's packing the parking lot. Oh, Spider-Man's here. No, Spider-Man's at every movie theater, not just at the one in LA that's packed. So I'm just telling you, from a business standpoint, there's so many red flags that I see. And that's why I don't look at it the same way they do. Like I know the corporate language when you talk about period versus period and year versus year, but you're only talking about this year. You're not talking about, 2017, 2015, 2016, when the company was profitable or before you ever walked in. Things like, it's just crazy, bro. It's absolutely crazy. Stop saying post-pandemic. Stop using that phrase. But look at the stock tearing right now. People see a good buy, and I'm happy for them. $27. It will go to 37. It'll do that whole rhyme and reason. So go put money in. Watch this, okay, Ralph? Watch this. If you put money into AMC right now, thousands, right? I don't care what it is. Thousands of dollars. You're risking thousands. When you're putting money into GameStop, you know that it's at the bottom. You know that it's an infinite increase for the next 5 to 10 years where there's no stopping it. What's the plateau for AMC? There's nothing carrying that company other than deferred rent and deferred credit, revolving credit. So let's just defer the profits, I guess, at this point, because that company's just kicking the can down the road. This is me. Tesla, what I asked you about Tesla this morning, what's the profits? They didn't become profitable for 11 years. They were in the negative. 11 years. But people see things. People saw it in 2011. They doubled down. They put money on Elon Musk. They said, hey, this is going to make it. And you know what? Those people are rich today. Those people are rich today because they made an investment years ago at $10, at $20. And when it split 5-1, can you imagine? They're getting shares at $4 essentially. And when you're doing the math like that, now what are they trading for? $1,100, $10, $1,000. So you get the math. And now look at GameStop. I see them no different. I see GameStop the same way. Even if I'm 10 years behind, well, shit, I have a track record right now, and it's on YouTube. It's with you. It's on Twitter. It's on Discord. It's everywhere. I'm telling you, I'm sticking with it forever. I'm not going anywhere. So I'll see you at the Millionaire Hallway, and I hope you're there walking by me saying, hey, I got rich off of this one. Well, you got rich off of that one. Either way, you're going to be there because you're a smart ass dude. For the smartest guy in the room, that's what you are right now. You're much smarter than I am when it comes to trading. But you're lacking the other part of it. GameStop's the forever stock. That's just me. So man, I want to buy you one. I want you to get there. But hopefully, you come to my side of the table. One day, you're a day trader.
I am going to come to the side of the table.
See, everyone's asking, why has Ralph not bought in on GME? That's what they want to know. Yeah. Same reason why Ralph's not married right now, okay? It's just not the time. That's just me. But I'll let you do your thing, Ralph. I didn't come here to bash you, be like, Ralph. No.
No, yeah.
I love you.
A human Christmas tree.
Oh, yeah. Bro, I'm going to work like this tomorrow. I swear to goodness I am. Look at these guys. Healthy and prosperous New Year. Thank you. Brenda Liz. Is that a name? I don't even know how to read that name. Oh, here we go. I like this. Hey, Robert, how you doing, Robert? Are you trying to trigger me, Robert? Because it's not going to do it. What is this guy talking about?
No,
Robert.
He's probably talking about me.
No, he's talking to me. He says, what is this guy talking about? AMC movie theaters are packed with moviegoers. GameStop is overpriced.
I didn't see that.
Okay.
Well, I don't like this guy. That's the thing about Spider-Man. That's the thing I was thinking.
Yeah.
It's going to set the bar already, People are going to start to expect the following movies that are going to come out this year, next year, to be as hot as the Spider-Man movie, which they're probably not.
Yeah. It's Marvel, right? Yeah. So the Marvel market cap is set at $700 million. Like, that's what it is. Once you hit 700 million, everyone's seen it 5 times. That's it. You're done. There's only so many fans. But ask yourself this, okay? If you really think movie theaters are packed, Robert Landa, and I respect you, brother. I do. And welcome to the chat. Welcome to the channel. Not my channel. I'm just hanging out. Ralph's here with me. What other movies are breaking over $5 million this week? None. The highest movie outside of Spider-Man is $3 million. So there's Spider-Man at $100 million this week. Right now, it's at 80 million right now, and the next one is at 3. Do you get what I mean by that? It means everyone's watching one movie, no one's watching other ones. So to make a business profitable, you have to have the whole theater packed. And I'm not just talking about the one showing that you're watching. I'm talking about everything else. And people are watching Matrix at home right now. It's showing right now on HBO. I could watch it. So it does not. Yeah, no. You see, man, I love these guys, dude. So Robert, the amount of money that AMC movie theaters make per movie theater is $1.3 million per movie theater. I'm not reading notes here. I know every single dollar they make. That's the average this year. The previous years, 2019, 2018, that they're trying to eclipse or trying to get back to, they made $5 million, $5.5 million a movie theater. That's 5 times more than what they're making right now. See, and it's packed right now. And it doesn't matter, because even when they get to the $5 million that they made per movie theater, they operate at a loss of $5 billion. So what price does it have? What do you have to do at a movie theater to make money? Well, in this case for Adam Aaron, this is why he's getting sued. You have to cut down your movie theaters from about 1,000. You got to go all the way down to about 500. You got to cut weight from all of the non-making money movie theaters. And there's a lot of them. And that's all the Carmike movie theaters. Carmike movie theaters make $0. And they knew that going in. And that's why they got a sweetheart deal, bro. $1.1 million, $1 billion, I apologize. That's what he paid. He paid $1 billion for 700 dormant movie theaters. He paid another $900 million, well, collectively, $2 billion for the additional 700 movie theaters that they hold. That's crazy. $2 billion. And he thought he would be able to make it turn around, but you can't when you're only making $5 billion a year. And there's expenses and there's debt. It's just a carryover. So it's tough, man. It's tough. But if you think movies are going to make it, it's not going to happen, man. I wish.
Yeah, Robert says watching a movie at the theater is an experience to get out of the house. I mean, I love
Yeah,
the movies.
absolutely.
Like, I know you mentioned that earlier. Like, yeah, you don't hate AMC.
Not at all. Not at all. I love going to the movies. GameStop is going the way of Blockbuster. Hey, Robert. Hey, remember this stream, Robert. Okay, remember this stream, and I'll see you next year. We'll do another Christmas stream next year. You remember what you just said about Blockbuster and GameStop? 2 totally different business models. It's not apples to apples, but it's cool, man.
I've not seen the new Matrix, Pam. No, is it already
Yeah.
out? I don't know.
It is out.
It
It is out. It's on HBO. I could watch it right now. I could have watched it last night.
Have you seen
See, I told
Spider-Man?
you. Oh, I have not watched it yet. I know I'm taking my kids to the movies to watch it. I really am.
Is it going to be an AMC?
But no, it won't be an AMC movie theater. It'll be Cinemark. I think that's where people are misled. The amount of money that movie theaters or that the box office makes is not the money that AMC makes.
Yeah.
You know, AMC holds like about, I believe it's like 54% of the market. And then, but they're only making money off the concessions themselves. The ticket prices, they're not actually making that much money off of it. It's pennies on the dollar. So the fact that there was 7 million people go nationwide in a weekend, that's not much. Like the hours of operation for a movie theater are from 11 to 11. Let's just call it 12 hours. I'm just giving you this at 2 hours at a time. So you're only going to make money 6 times a day. Like I want people to understand this. This is why GameStop matters. GameStop is e-commerce, online, 24/7. I'm telling you right now, GameStop's going to make money on Christmas and their storefronts are closed. They're going to make money. They already did make money on Thanksgiving and Labor Day. It's just a whole different business model, but I know how it works. It's good. I'm not sure. Yeah, no. Man, I wish everybody. What about Hood? You talk about disappointment. The shares are in the teens. I totally agree with that. Thank you. I appreciate you, Robert. Hey, Robert, you're going to learn a lot about the way we approach things. But oh, did he make $10 million? Matrix, $10 million? I guarantee that movie cost over $100 million to make, if not 200 million, 300 million.
Matrix?
So, yeah. So I need to know how much it costs to make. I know you'll Google that. You're fast. Yeah, Hood's trash ass stock. We know that. You know why Hood's trash? And this is just going to be with investments period. When you lose the trust of the public, you can never recover. Then once the public turns on you, you'll never get it back. I don't care how many investors get it. Investors, you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy, Ralph? And explain this to some guys out there if you can.
Mm.
Um, for some reason, the narrative of institutional buyers being opposite opposed to regular people. They're people, institutionally owned. Yeah, well, those are people invested into institutions. So it's the same thing. I could go invest. You could go invest. Just depends on how much money you make. But
Mm-hmm.
there's people that have rules as far as that goes. But you can do retail or you can do institutional. It doesn't change anything. So who really owns AMC? The people own it, which is great. The insiders don't. They have no initiative to work hard. But so if it fails, they could care less. It's just one of those things. But I wish everybody the best. I really, but institutions are no different than you and I.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the individual at the top running it all, making the decisions that basically saying you can't have your money back. Will Harkins.
Yeah, I remember Will. What's going on, Will? Welcome
Yeah.
back. It's been a minute. AMC charged more to cover their free popcorn. I
Oh
don't have
man,
that stub or the
yeah,
premium.
yeah, me either. Me either. I don't. Well, obviously I don't. No,
See, Robert says I support AMC with a monthly subscription.
that's awesome, Robert. That's awesome, and I support AMC too. The fact that I want to enlighten you about the truth, and the truth is they make $0, and it's honest, man. It doesn't matter how much money comes through the door; they are operating at a loss, and they continue to. The burn is real. Burn is real. They're carrying dead weight, and it's not in your movie theater, but it's in about 1,000 other movie theaters, dead weight, and the executives got paid for it. How do you lose $5 billion last year and still get a bonus, which is wild. So
That's one of the things that was kind of a red flag to me at the beginning. The
mhm.
thing that really what hit me hard was the 500 million. Remember that? The 500 million share dilution earlier this year?
Yeah, that was in April, right? I mean,
Oh, they
the
removed it.
the March April time frame.
Yeah.
So in a span of 18 months, this is what people don't do. They don't do this math. I know you do. Adam Aaron has sold 400 million shares to retail. Like, it's not about his personal shares, right? Like, oh, he sold shares. I'm not talking about personally. I'm talking about goddamn retail bought 400 million shares of this company, and he knew where it was going. But he saw his opportunity to survive and pounce, and he knows exactly what he's doing. And he's fat in his pockets. They've lined their pockets with that move, and to tell the creditors the same thing, to request an extension of deferred rent and deferred payment on your revolving credit line, it tells me everything. It means you want to get past it. How easy is it to do this? You call up Credit Suisse, you go, hey guys, we're going to do a vote and we're going to get more shares out there. They have to, or we're going to do it. I mean, at this point, you can keep asking for money and keep going sideways because you're just going to either file for bankruptcy or ask for more shares.
Mm-hmm.
That's your only options. There's no other options. Becoming a viable business is not one of them. So it's just prolonging the inevitable. That's my honest opinion. Oh, by the way, GameStop up 29% quarter to quarter revenue, up 14% this year. Revenue, $850 million. I know. Dying business, Ralph. Hey, 2023, if you didn't know, just so you know, 2023, the projected totals for GameStop on revenue is $5 million. I'm sorry, $5 billion. 2022, it's at 6. So they really think that Wall Street, which, hey, by the way, GameStop does not talk to the street. GameStop does not talk to the street, like at all. That Chewy didn't, GameStop doesn't. That's not the rule book. That's not how they do it. That's not their playbook. The street has no idea what's happening. You want to talk about tight-lipped lockbox? That's GameStop. And I ain't gonna say shit. They're not gonna announce it. They're just gonna do it. And I'm not just hyping it up. I'm dead serious right now. You're looking at projections of $6 billion for next year, and then $5 billion for 2023. You're out of your mind. You're out of your mind if you think it's going to. That would be half of what GameStop's never done over $10 billion in a year. Am I proud to say it? No. But I will tell you, they're going to. They're going to do that. Within 2 years, they'll be at 10 billion, if not more. E-commerce alone, deal of the day, Cyber Monday, I can go on and on. The 24-hour platform, 24/7-hour platform that GameStop is will inherently beat out the projections. They'll kill Wall Street's projections. And I see it coming right now. I'm telling you right now, this quarter, $2 billion. $2 billion this quarter, Ralph. Quarter four, 2 billion. They just came off of 1.2, 1.3 billion last quarter. They're going to do an additional 50 million easy.
Mm-hmm.
Rantz, can you speak on the quarter three F13 filings for GME? It seems retail is gobbling up a bigger and bigger market share there. Did that produce this dip? The dip that you see, KO Bets, is, for me personally, I think it's their way of trying to shake off people from the stock. Remember, whenever earnings comes out, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to just say, hey, I know the price is going to drop. I'm going to look for an entry point at some point. Ralph, entry point, right? So 130 is what I'm looking at. But for me, it was crazy. It's absolutely crazy that people's got a mixed review because we established our footprint, right? So we have 2 fulfillment centers aside from Texas. So pretend I'm Texas, and now I have 2 more. So I'm trying to get all the supply to these fulfillment centers. So there is no quote unquote self-induced supply chain issues. There's no bottleneck issues here. We will get you your products faster, like you're doing right now. Today, GameStop alone today on certain locations have PS5s and the Xbox S. And you just go in there and they have them because it's Christmas and we didn't want to have those issues. We have an increase of almost $400 million on inventory. When it comes to retail, guys, do you know what's the biggest problem of Walmart, Sam's Club, Costco, any of the big boys? You know what's the biggest problem right now? All their products are on the ships. They're out there in Savannah, Georgia, or Long Beach on the pier, and they can't get it off the freight. They can't get it to you. That, and I say self-induced because I think they locked up the ports. It's just me with no employees, whatever you want to call it. Who cares? My point is this: all that supply that's out there that you want to get to your front door is not there. Go into your local store. Your grocery stores might be running out of toilet paper, bottled water, Dr. Pepper. They're just the simple necessities in life all the luxuries in life, I should say, and you can't have them, so you don't have them. So you go buy something else. GameStop doesn't want that. GameStop is actually telling you, let's front load this whole quarter. So that's what they did. Go look at the earnings report. They front loaded the whole fourth quarter so they didn't have the issues for Black Friday. So they weren't sold out on the shelves. You don't think they see the increase? 30% sales increase? Do you know what you bargained for? You look for 2 to 5% increases on retail. That's what you look for, period. Foot traffic and money in the door. I know, I'm retail. If you guys don't know, I'll tell you about it later. But look, 30%. 30% is a crazy number. 14% for the year is a crazy number. But Wall Street sees it going down, the valuation. Hell, I had, what was it, Wedbush? Wedbush, I call them Weed Bush all the time. Wedbush had it down from $5 more. They're at $45 stock. Really? This is the problem you have with short hedge funds that manipulate these outcomes, right? So I know what's happening on one front, the storefront, and I know what's happening on the stock market side. And where they meet is me and you and the rest of us out here in Never Never Land. The Metaverse, as we call it. Metaverse is crazy. It's like, you said Club Penguin on your last stream. And everyone's like, Club Penguin, what's that? Come on, bro. I have kids as old as you, Ralph. I know what Club Penguin is. Club Penguin and the kids hanging out there and making their own avatar, walking around this map, this made-up world. And it's just like The Sims, when The Sims came out. And just like, wow, I play World of Warcraft. I would hang out on IF Bridge asking people if they need some help, just because I was a baller, right? But I played WoW for 183 days played in one fiscal year. /played, go type it in. I'm a real gamer. Like, that was my thing, man. It almost ruined my whole life. But for anyone else out there that's playing video games and loves it, you got to know the direction of the company. GameStop assets have increased this year alone $1 billion. You want to know why he says it takes money to buy whiskey? And speaking of, I got Blue Label. No, hey, Ryan Cohen, the assets have increased $1 billion. The valuation, not evaluation, the valuation of this company has increased. You have to know what it's worth, all of you. And if I'm ringing because I have these bells make noise when I move, I apologize. But yeah, I'm like a bell cow right now.
You need the hat.
Hey, nah, man, I took it off. It was going to make me hot, and I knew it. So I was like, I can't wear that. So if you guys don't know what's happening, you guys should really know the way it's going. And the double digits in retail, you're smashing it. It's rare. I'm a retailer for life. Yeah, Vince, it's beyond rare. But how about this? Supply chain issues would affect every common day business. It doesn't do this one. I know consoles are one thing, but you know what GameStop did? They stopped relying on consoles and they started going with collectibles and clothing. So this stream right here, I know this is Ralph's bread and butter, stock market stuff. For me, I'm a GameStop guru, as I call it. I don't want to say self-induced or self-claimed, self-proclaimed, but I literally have turned into this monster because I took what I already know from the retail side and I implemented it here on GameStop. And then when they started doing all the things that I would be doing, like in my mind, I'm like, oh my God, yes, it's so smart. I actually talked to my in-house logistics person yesterday. And now my company does sales north of like 75 billion, 50 billion, the company that I work for. And we're looking at it and we're like, man, I was like, hey, all my shelves are packed. I've got the dock full. I'm talking to him. You know what he says? He goes, that's right, baby. And we keep it coming. And I'm just like, dude, because he's crazy. This man is crazy. But I'm like, dude, this is like, how do you keep these shelves going this way when everyone's telling you prices are going up? You can't find anything. We just went through a pandemic, but the pandemic trained us for this, Ralph. Pandemic trained us to live this way, live in our homes, play video games. And that's why I tell you, it's interest rates immune. Doesn't matter if the rates go up. You and I are still going to be playing games, and I'm still producing little gamers. You might have little gamers running around in your body at the gym. I got gamers really out here. I got 5 of them, and they do well. But good morning, Robert Brown. More cowbell. Yes, sir. I'm trying.
Robert Brown and Robert Boker.
Yeah.
We have 3 Roberts in here today.
All my Roberts. What's up, bros?
The sweater is better than the Cowboys jersey.
That is blasphemy. Blasphemy, bro. Cowboys are number 1 in the division, number 2 in the NFL on record, and they're about to beat the hell out of the Redskins, tear up the Cardinals, and walk off on the Eagles. So what's next? Home field advantage? You guys don't do football talk with me. Don't do it. Good morning, though, guys, and good morning, everyone else.
The question is, when are we going to have Robert Brown on? When's it going to be us 3?
Whenever he's ready to wake up.
You hear that, Robert Brown?
Hey, I thought about Robert, dude. Do you know what I thought about Robert? I was with the wife. We were shopping. We've been shopping a lot for Christmas. Like every day after work, we go. And I was walking down the aisle, and they had this in-house sauna. It was like $400. It was a sauna, and I was like, bro, I could buy that for the bedroom, babe. Like I just go in that bitch. And no, no, I was gonna be like Robert, bro.
Like those little saunas.
Yeah, it's actually pretty big.
It's not that bad. I mean, I think the heat is what matters more than the size.
Oh, that's what she said.
No, like how hot it is.
Oh, that's what she told you, Rob. I'm done, Rob.
Because the ones at the gym suck. They're not that hot.
Yeah, that's what I think, Robert. I think about Robert when I'm with my wife. Yeah, not a rumor.
No, yeah, Robert Brown's up like at 3 a.m. He doesn't sleep.
Bro. Watching markets. He sleeps when you don't even know it. He's like, he takes a power nap like at 8.
Been over at my other house.
I feel like I'm talking too much, so I'm gonna let you do your thing, Ralph.
No, I think we're gonna have other couple topics before. Oh my light turned off.
I know you have a list of stuff too.
No, because I forgot what I read yesterday about the NFT. I think somebody paid like $350,000 to live next to Snoop Dogg in the Metaverse.
What?
But I think that's a good investment.
Which Metaverse? Do you think it's a good investment? $300,000?
I think it'll go up in value. He says he's been up since 4 a.m.
Yeah. So Snoop Dogg is one of the few celebrities that is trying to tackle this NFT before everyone else. And he's already spent about $4 to $5 million on NFTs. And he's a believer, right? So he got high with somebody one day and somebody talked him into it. And I don't have a problem with it. Yeah, I read a tweet from Larry Chang. If you guys don't know who Lawrence Chang is, he is on the board of directors of Chewy. He's on the board of directors for GameStop, and he is the chairman of Volution Capital, the first investor of Chewy.com. And they're investors in GameStop too. Don't worry. So Larry Chang, awesome dude. That's why I always say LRC, Loop Green, is actually like Larry Ryan Cohen, right? I always think it's like those guys, Larry Ryan Chang or whatever. Hey, you can do it anyway. And when you said RC, I was like, what about that's Ralph Castaneda, bro? You typed that the other day. You're like, yeah, well, when RC does this, and when RC
that's not me, it's Ryan Cohen.
Hey, bro. And I thought it was you. But no, but check this out. You asked about the NFT, and Larry Chang writes, every time he gets told something that he thinks won't work or he can't imagine it, or it's just too different than everything else around him. Like he can't explain it.
Mm.
Whenever you're getting into a world that you can't explain, but other people can, you feel like, nah, I'm good. Just like a boomer would, right? I go up to a boomer and I'll talk to him every day. Like, hey, guys, don't forget credit card. You can put it digitally on your phone and you can use it and you can track it. And you can, and I'm just like that. And then they look at me and they're like, I don't use the phone, son. No, I don't do that. And I'm just like, oh, because you can't, you don't feel comfortable doing it. And then this old man walks in. He's like 90 years old. And I'm assuming, I'm like, man, this guy doesn't use a phone. He doesn't know what he's doing. And then he pops out with his phone. He goes, yeah, I need to get this PC over here because I'm gaming right now. And I was like, what game are you playing? And he's like, oh man, I go on Call of Duty and I die. My great grandkids play with me. I love it. Like, it was crazy. Like, it was just wild. And I was like, okay, man. Yeah, well, here's a credit card to go buy it. But it's telling because there's things in this world that we couldn't explain 20 years ago. You couldn't explain the internet, what it is today, and the smartphone and everything else. You couldn't, everything that you and I live with. Look at this. We're on Zoom live streaming to hundreds of people, potentially thousands of people later that people will watch the damn channel, whatever it may be. You couldn't do this. Hell, even 10 years ago, you were already trying to, well, how can you do that? Can't explain it. So to say that NFTs, they're not going to work, or the metaverse is not going to work, or Web 3.0, layer 2, gas free, all the words that trigger people, to say it's not going to happen, it's beyond me.
Exactly.
Because I don't want to be the guy to say this is not going to work.
It's like Jeff Bezos. I was reading an article yesterday. He brought that up. He's like, you don't want to be the person who missed out on making millions and changing your life just because you weren't too like informed, or you're just too ignorant. Just like, I don't understand it. I'm not gonna pay attention. Just because you don't understand something doesn't mean you should put it off. Like, I don't understand this NFT metaverse thing, but that doesn't mean I'm not gonna do research on it.
Correct.
I have a couple people here in the chat telling me like, oh, you're gonna end up on the TikTok, Twitter page. Like, you think that's gonna go up in value, but I really do think like people are gonna head that way.
Yeah, I mean, I can't. Oh, well, I'll use Trey's tweet.
What did
Trey goes? He goes yesterday. He goes, millions of people can't be wrong. He's talking about AMC. Millions of people can't be wrong. So I'm just going to go with this. And I was like, huh? No, wait a minute. I know a lot of people that are wrong about politics, millions of people wrong about the Rona and things of that nature, millions of people about flat earth, aliens. I know a lot of people that are wrong. And can I explain any of it? None of it. No, do I want to? Not at all. Metaverse, whatever. We're going to play The Sims. Let's do it. I'm down. Can I relive my life? Can I go back to being 20 something again with no wrinkles in my face and no gray hair? I'm down. Can I be Ralph? Can I do that, Ralph? Can I get mugged on the side of the street?
Kyoto says, I believe in the metaverse, but not paid millions for JPEGs. See, I'm that guy that would go online and be like, oh, I own this now because I screenshotted it. And I love like pissing people off, and like it throws people off. Like, oh, they bring up the Mona Lisa example.
Yeah. Who actually owns it, right?
Yeah.
I said, what's the Mona Lisa of the stock of the NFT world? Wow, Binks is talking to me.
Hungry.
Binks, what's up, bro? Oh no, he's at the door. He wants to go outside. He wants to go climb the Christmas tree, bro. How many times I've found this dude in the Christmas tree? Every day. Aliens could be real though. Absolutely, Kale. Not could be. Aliens are real.
They are real.
There's no doubt. And maybe we're conspiracy channel. Are we changing right now, Ralph? Changing?
I feel the shift.
Yeah, there you go. We're going conspiracy. Hey, if you guys really believe in either stock, whatever it may be, and not just these two, there's other ones that people believe in. You got to have bullets to hit that kill shot. So you got to have shares. And you got to have shares. And that's my thing. If you don't have them, if you're just sitting here, like Ralph has position in his AMC plays and his Tesla plays. Obviously, I have position in GameStop. And I'm forever thankful for the following and the connection that I have with these guys. Bro, you know how much these guys bother me? Well, you're in the Discord.
Mm-hmm.
It's constant. Your Discord's ridiculous, by the way. Is it posted yet? Did you link it?
I haven't. I'll post it.
It's in the description, I think.
Yeah, it should be in the description.
Yeah, it's wild, bro.
Funzo
But
says, "What are those NBA video NFTs? Top Shot. They're expensive as heck. I still have my Top Shots. I forgot about that.
what the hell are you guys talking about?
They're little clips of like basketball plays,
Okay,
and they're NFTs. I think
really?
I think a LeBron one went for like 30 grand.
You don't want my throwing the football on Thanksgiving NFT,
You could do that.
bro?
You could do
I'm
anything.
I'm ready. The Al Bundy of the day of YouTube, right here, bro. I'm ready. I don't even care. You know how much I love it whenever I meet someone like from the past. There was this dude, he came in and he was like, "Hey, Marantz, man, yeah, I used to play football against you, bro. You were awesome." I was like, "Yeah, thank you. I know." It's like that. Look at this. Oh yeah.
That's what it is.
What marketplace are you on right here? This is just
Top Shot, that basketball one. They need soccer
okay.
ones. I would still buy the soccer, football, whatever, same thing.
And then you're just stuck with it.
See, it's like this. This is an NFT.
Yeah, yeah. I'm watching. I'm learning NFTs right now. So a play, so any play could be the NFT at that point.
Yeah, anything.
Wow.
Like your football play could be an NFT.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it already is, bro. Just remember that. To get open up that marketplace. let man. So somebody says that there's like four other marketplaces already for NFTs, and the fact that GameStop is doing it right now, that it's not going to make them any money. They said something to that effect, and I was thinking like, if you treat GameStop like Apple, they do the stuff after, right? So like, they're not the first to the table,
Uh-huh.
but they're when they get there, they know the right format and they capitalize on it. So when it comes to e-commerce, NFT platforms, and or online sale, well, even in-store sales, I think of it like they're fanning the flames. Like the fire is burning, they're just fanning the flames. Like they're getting ready because they know it's going to burn and it's going to go good. So I think GameStop's in the right light. Dapper Labs, it's Ethereum.
It
Oh
is
yeah,
Dapper.
well, so you can only buy them with Ethereum. Is that right?
I believe so.
Is that the
No,
trade?
no, no, no. I was, well, you could buy the packs with cash, credit card,
Okay, they
but
have a price down
it
there.
is Ethereum though.
Okay, well,
My packs, yeah, they're
maybe I'll
like
buy them when
20
the price goes
bucks.
up.
Oh yeah, 8 months ago is when I was buying them. 8 months ago, 7 months ago, 6 months ago. Let me see. They go up in value. AMC 28 bucks. That was the rebound.
Oh well, I gotta go pull up my charts because I have stuff. I forget that I'm stuck watching you. Actually, Rob, I'm watching this whole stream right now. I'm just looking at you, like staring at your head the whole
Wait,
time.
you can't see the charts or what?
No, I can. I can. I just don't look at them because you're on the chart. You're on the screen. And I'm like, look at this
Oh
dude,
yeah. Let's see.
this big headed guy. All right.
Top sale $2,000, and I own this one? No, wait, that's not right. It's a common. No, it doesn't make sense. This is
Oh,
probably a rare.
crypto's pumping right now. What the hell?
It runs on Ethereum.
Oh God. No, crypto's up though. I'm saying crypto's up across the board.
No,
What
it's
about
good. I
like
bought Bitcoin.
4 cents? You did? You're
Yeah.
ridiculous. It's
No,
up.
I'm waiting for the
Uh,
50 break.
yeah, yeah. It's
Doesn't
up
break
like
50, I'm
120.
out.
Yeah, you can. You can do it that way. I was
Oh,
reading my old Robinhood reoccurring investments. Oh man, I had $1 on Tesla every week. A
wait,
dollar.
on Robinhood?
Yeah.
So
It
like
was
the fractional investment?
yeah,
Yeah,
fractional Tesla. one
fractional.
dollar. And I was like, oh, that was worthless. Get that shit out of here. I was like reading.
Well, you're up on it though.
Oh yeah, but I don't even I don't even care anymore like that. Like I have $0 in those accounts. I closed out everything. Well, I didn't close, but I transferred.
Hmm.
I could go like right now. Like I can go in there and buy some of their crypto. And I say their crypto because they own it. But no, I don't have a way of buying crypto, man. That's how I discipline myself. I'm too busy like watching other people take these chances, and I can't do it right now.
Vince says
I
he's
just
heading
won't.
out. All right, Vince, you have a good one. I know it's
Yeah,
like
no
12
problem.
midnight now for him.
Yeah, I know Ralph's going to be ending the stream soon, guys. I know we just sat here and talked about a bunch of GameStop, but we're around.
How about your collab with Review Dork? That's what I want to see.
Oh man, this
He
guy.
follows you on Twitter, which is very
Yeah, he
interesting.
follows me on Twitter, and he went ahead and said something like, if you're going to ask for a collab, man, you just got to go about it a different way. You can't just come bash me all the time. I was like, is that his way of asking me for a collab? Like, I don't know. I don't need him. I don't want him. I want nothing to do with him. Guy's about 5'7", bro, 280 pounds plus. Look at him. He's round. And they went bowling. I thought they were throwing him down the alley. He's gross.
Tessa is mooning hard.
Which one?
39 for Tessa.
Tesla? Oh, yeah. Oh, I love it. Remember, 10-10. It's got to settle down somewhere. But think about the run that Tesla had. So in 1 week, okay, in 1 week, we opened up. We were on live. We were watching you. And it was at 9:50. It ended in a week, in a 7-day stretch, at 11:50. I thought that was the run. I said, okay, it's done. It opened up the following Monday and went up another $90. Mm-hmm. So it's a crazy run when it can run, but it'll get, if it goes back up that route. But I don't see it getting too crazy. But it's good. $30 is good. 3%. But if you remember that week when it was tearing through the roof, I know you probably thought it capped out.
No, I thought it did. It went up $100. I think that Monday. One day, and usually Mondays are the best for Tesla. Best days for Tesla.
Well, look at Apple, man. Shit, 176. This is gross.
Not moving as much. Facebook, the Meta. That's probably gonna hit 1050 and come back down. That's my guess.
Yeah, those are all psychological levels. Like when it hits those plateaus, those flat numbers. Investors like flat numbers, dude. They don't like odd numbers. I think we're the only ones who like the 69 crap.
420.
But yeah, all that. Nah, I'm good. I'm good either way. Hey, well, Ralph, I am gonna get going.
Yeah,
I know that you're doing your stream.
I think I'm into here as well.
I appreciate you inviting me over, having us together.
Pleasure having you.
But I'm not going to walk out just like that because I do have one thing for you. I want to make sure I read all my notes that I had for you.
Is it the Adam Aaron rant?
No. I want to know something, and I want you to tell me. How do you get a C in gym class? How? Tell me. Fat boy.
I want to hear it. I want to know. I'm telling you, school opens up on January 3rd, Monday.
Yes.
I'm gonna be the first one on campus.
You're gonna be that dude?
You're
gonna be that dude.
They're gonna take the heat. This professor.
Bro. Oh, hold on. Gatsby, you want me to buy AMC? Gatsby, let me tell you something, dude. You must have missed half the stream, bro. Anyway, no. Back to your seat. Hold on. You're gonna go in there and cry about a grade, bro?
I'm gonna bro.
What are you gonna do?
That was easy.
Are you gonna get down and do push-ups right there on the spot? Check me out, bro. I can do this. This is bullshit.
There has to be.
Take your shirt off. Just go like, look at me. Do I look like I need PE? No, I gotta know, man. This is crazy.
I'm telling you, it's gonna look bad. Because I applied to UC universities, right?
Right. Yeah. It's gonna look bad.
You have to have what is called a TAU, a transfer academic update, in January. So through January, deadline being the end of January, you have to update your grades. I had all A's. How is it gonna look? AAC? They're gonna be like, what's up with this guy?
I don't know. You're going to like Cal State Dominguez at this point. I don't even know what you're doing.
I'm going for a UC.
Yeah, I know what you're going for. Yeah, you see it, you ain't getting it with a C.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, it just pisses me off. Like this class was the easiest one. I got all A's.
What were you doing?
Working. I don't understand. That's what I don't understand. I don't understand that either.
No bullshit. Don't play dumb.
No,
like, did you not show up?
I showed up. I showed up. There is no late. You show up at your own time.
Right. Oh, so you're on your own time.
Yeah. You walk in. You swipe your ID. It tells you. You write down what your workouts are. And that's it.
You write down what your workouts are. You couldn't elaborate. You couldn't be like, hey man, I benched 185 today.
No, there is no benches there. There's no bench. There's no squat racks. Nothing. That's what I'm saying. God. I don't know how you can fail this. And the professor's never there. You never meet the professor because they're all online. You meet the people who are there just running the logistics of it, But I told him, do I just have to fill this sheet out? He's like, yeah, honestly, your workouts don't really matter. What matters is your signature because you have to get a sign off before you leave every day to count your hours. So I was like, all right, it doesn't even matter what I work out. I'm just going to work out then. And I got a C.
Yeah, but you probably had a face that he wanted to give a C to.
He doesn't know me. He's never seen me. Professor's
never seen you?
He's never seen me. It's all online.
Oh, he's racist. He read your name, bro.
I'm telling you, there's something wrong with my grade. A C?
Nah, he probably owns AMC, bro. And he's probably like, dude, how dare you sell? How dare you paper hand?
He probably owns
Like, yeah.
AMC. This guy probably.
Yeah, probably he goes, I know this punk. I
Did you
got
not
this
bring the
guy.
gym shorts? That's all I wore. Gym shorts. That's all I wear. What's up with that stock? Sopa.
I
Soup?
don't know. Whenever I see sopa, I think
A
I'm
soup.
hungry.
I think a
What
soup.
the hell? Huh? I really thought that Ruben was like trying to tell me that that's what he's eating for dinner or something, or breakfast or lunch or something. Oh man, my wife's making some sopa. Like that's what I thought. And then I see the stock is over here tanking or going up and down.
I'm telling
Oh,
you
my bad,
that
bro.
I still I feel mad right now because of that grade.
Yeah, it's either that or you're wearing Crocs at the gym, bro.
I'm
You're one of
not,
those guys.
bro.
I'll
I'm telling
figure
you,
it out.
there's a football coach in there. He told me, "Hey, you play
Yeah.
football?" I'm like, "No, I'm not playing sports anymore." I was like, "Cause my knees." He's like, "Really? How old are you?" I'm like, 23. He's like, "And you have bad knees?" He's like, "Man." He's
Yeah.
like, "You know what?" I was like, "I played soccer before." He's like, "We need a kicker for football." I'm like, I don't like football." He's like, "Just kick the ball. They don't
Yeah.
touch you.
Yeah. They
You
don't
just
care.
kick." I was like, "All right." He's like, "All right, I'm gonna have the coach email you." They never did, but he would always
Yeah.
see me around.
Bro, you're a big ass dude. Okay. You're a big ass dude. You ain't small. You know,
I
I
know.
met a fourth grader the other day. I think he's fifth grade. I don't know how big he is. He's like 5'5", 100 and something pounds, bro. Dude is big as
A
shit.
fifth
I was like,
grader?
how old are you? He's like, I'm 9. I was like, what? He had a deeper voice than me, dude. I go, somebody get this dude on the football field. I do play football. I was like, you do? He's like, yeah, I'm the running back. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, he's running over everybody. He's so damn big. It's ridiculous. And that's not gonna work in the other world, but maybe in the metaverse, bro.
No, look how
Subpar.
bad this looks. It is a C.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
no, I love it. I love it. There it is. No, so you're all A's, bro. And it's only one credit. Is that
That's what
right?
I'm saying. Yeah, because it's a late start cardio class. So instead of starting in August, I started on October 12th
Bro.
because I
Bro.
only needed one credit to graduate. I was one credit short.
Yeah. That's the one credit.
Yeah, and he gave me a
Well,
C.
how many more you don't need any more credits, or you good?
No, I just have winter classes and spring.
Okay.
That's it.
Well, I wish you the best of luck. Stay away from sociology class.
No, I'm taking poly one
Political
winter.
science?
Yeah,
Oh, brother. Good luck. One credit. Yeah, and you didn't even affect you,
it
bro.
affected me
Yeah.
point 0.3, but that still bothers me.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you're that kind of guy. You know what bothers me? You do a 2-hour live stream with me, and then you still don't buy
Gamestop.
GME. Yeah.
This
Don't worry.
He's trying to
I'm not.
sell me on it. He's trying to close me. I'm telling you, he's like a Jordan Belfort
Hey, bro.
of credit market.
I'm gonna tell you something right now. I turn off the lights. I'm going dark. Hey, I'm gonna
Put on
tell
the
you
hat. We need the hat.
the hat.
We
Oh,
need
it's over there, bro. Man, my legs are numb. Like,
you squat. Can I squat you?
yeah, you can squat me, bro. I don't know how my wife came
Cardio.
out
Can
with
you show
that, bro.
improvement?
Shout
That's.
out to the
I think
wife, by
that's
the
what
way,
it
guys.
was.
She on.
He
Oh,
said
there
by
it
the end of
is.
the semester you need to
Bro, I'll
show an
wear this to
improvement in
work
your
tomorrow,
cardio.
bro. I'm not even joking with you guys. Oh, congratulations! Congratulations
Congrats, Keith.
on the
My
marketing
grandson
degree.
graduated Saturday with the marketing degree.
Marketing. So there's a good business to go into marketing if you really know what the hell you're doing. If you don't, it'll show up.
At
It'll
Marin?
actually, yeah. All right. Can you guys? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me, Ralph? Can you hear me loud and clear?
Oh, I can see you.
Yeah. Hi. Hi, everybody. Hi, I'm Ape Andy. I'm
Who
being
is that
loud for no
guy?
reason. Bro, don't tell me you don't know who he is.
I've seen his
No.
videos, but they're just like I don't want to click them.
So he hangs out with Thomas Ludwig.
I have no idea who that
Um,
is.
yeah, he's a guy who infiltrated me. I say me. He was on my channel before, bro, with me, and he was pushing out dates of the MOAS and South Park memes, and this is what's gonna happen, Marantz. This is why it's happening. I'm still here. He made a whole channel too, dude. I'm here, guy. It's so cringy. It's gross. He's like he might be Adam Aaron's like grandson or something because he doesn't iron his clothes either. But these
Well,
dudes
I
are
saw the
gross.
GoFundMe he had. He's like, I need
Oh,
money from the
yep.
ape community. Let's
During
milk
all
me.
that. Well, we all used to talk. We all used to like go through Twitter and like have all this dialogue, and they would send out DD about the cat systems and how they're coming online. And it was crazy. I was getting all this info, and I was like, I'm going a different direction because I don't like any of this. and I'm not an AMC cat either. So,
Mm.
and then when they start talking about other plays, you can't come at me with that shit. Which you can if you're you, like because you're a day trader, you're a market guy, you eat, sleep, and breathe the macros. But when I look at it, nah, not those guys do. I'm Polly, don't have to go to class. I don't even know what the hell that means, bro.
Robert said Ralph is gonna fail poli sci. He is the mecca of
Oh,
socialism.
there you go. Down with the capitalism, bro. Yeah, no, hey, honestly though, guys, I just want to say Merry Christmas. Thank you guys so much for the stream, for the channel, for the time. Ralph, more than likely, I'll try to restream this. I don't even know if I can. I don't even have
Uh,
I didn't even record it, so it doesn't matter.
it's gonna be up on this channel anyways,
Yeah,
so
I'll try to get a link to people.
I'll leave this up.
Yeah, hopefully Razor Ramon's still awake. I don't know if he fell asleep. People be taking naps during the show, bro. Take naps because they're old ass people. We have an old ass crowd. So I'll tell you right now, I got to get ready for work. I got time. I actually got 2 more hours, but I might just go live right now. Who
Let's
knows?
do that. Yeah, you go live.
Yeah.
I want
I'm
to
gonna
see
go live for
Marantz.
like an hour. How about that? And
Leave the
you
hat
can come
on,
out,
bro.
you guys can hang out. But Merry Christmas, everybody. I have the screens up, so I might as well go live, right? All right,
Yeah.
guys. Much love. Thanks again, Ralph. Thanks for having
We
me.
need you to we need you to do your signature sign off.
Oh
It's
yeah.
a pleasure
Hey.
having you on.
I don't know what sign off do I do? Oh yeah, I do
Come
have a sign
on.
off. My bad, bro. Hey,
I killed the intro, by the way.
yeah, you did. Hey, Ralph.
What's going on,
Ralph's with
guys?
the
Welcome back
intro.
to Marantz
Oh,
Rantz. Plenty of good information.
go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
It's
Let's
it's
see,
What's going on,
bro.
guys? Welcome back to Marantz Rantz. Plenty of good information, little motivation, whole lot of truth, no financial advice. Gamestop trading at 157, 151.57, and then it goes from there.
There you go. Oh, you got to do the volume. You got to do all that stuff,
Yeah,
bro.
the
Come
dark
on.
pools.
Come on, dude. Here we go. You ready? Oh, thanks again, guys. And you guys have a great night. Thank you guys. Always. I will be live in a minute, bro. But AMC, baby. Can't stop, won't stop. What a crappy stock. I'll see you around. Merry Christmas, millionaires. I'll see you, Ralph.
Oh man, I'll see you, man. Have a good one.
Yes, sir.
All right, that's what it was. And all right, guys, we're gonna end it here. He's gonna be going live. If you guys want to check out his live stream, the title of this video has his username, so you can just click it. Beautiful YouTube feature, by the way. Unlike them removing the dislike button, you just click his name on the title and it takes you there. Subscribe, turn on his post notifications. I have his. This is very interesting. Random fact: I have his post notifications on, but for some reason, the other day I went to his channel and it said like it changed it. Like YouTube automatically changed it. So YouTube is being really weird. But other than that, hopefully you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Merry Christmas. We might stream Sunday. I don't know. Stream Sunday, Saturday. We'll be back next week. And yeah, peace out, everybody.